In a world filled with skyscrapers, satellites, and cryptocurrencies, there's something quietly unfolding on the ground. The richest people on Earth are buying up farmland, not just a few acres here and there. We're talking about thousands, tens of thousands, entire counties in some cases. It's not on the news, it's not trending on social media, but it's happening, and it's changing everything. Why are billionaires, tech giants, and investment firms suddenly obsessed with farmland? For most of human history, land was everything. It meant power. It meant survival. Kings fought wars over it. Empires crumbled because of it. Families lived and died protecting it. But somewhere along the way, especially in the last century, land seemed to lose its magic. The Industrial Revolution pulled us into cities. Then the digital age drew our attention to screens instead of soil. Tech became the new gold. Data became more valuable than oil. And yet, quietly, the ultra-wealthy have started returning to the earth. They aren't just buying mansions or vacation homes, they're buying farmland, vast stretches of fertile soil. It may seem odd in an age of digital domination, but it's happening, and fast. Let's start with the most famous name in this land-buying trend, Bill Gates. Yes, the co-founder of Microsoft. As of now, Gates is the single largest private owner of farmland in the United States. He owns more than 270,000 acres across 19 states. That's about the size of New York City, 5 times over. When asked why, Gates says it's about agricultural innovation and sustainable farming. But others see something deeper. Farmland is one of the most stable investments in history. It doesn't vanish like stocks in a crash. It doesn't get hacked like a crypto wallet. It grows food, it builds wealth, and it endures. And Gates isn't alone. Jeff Bezos has invested in land. The Walton family, owners of Walmart, have massive agricultural holdings. Even celebrities and athletes are buying farmland. Post Malone has a ranch. Oprah has land in Hawaii. They're all investing in something that, on the surface, seems simple. Soil. But soil feeds the world. And when times are hard, owning the food supply becomes priceless. In an age of uncertainty, economic crashes, pandemics, supply chain disruptions, wars, people with power are looking for safety. And what's safer than owning the land that grows food? Farmland doesn't just produce crops, it produces security. It offers passive income through leases, crop yields, and government subsidies. It also comes with tax benefits and inflation protection. And as the global population increases, so does the demand for food. According to the United Nations, the world needs to produce 60% more food by 2050 just to meet demand. That's 60% more grain, vegetables, meat, and water. So investors are pouring billions into what they believe will be the world's most secure asset. Not gold, not oil, not Bitcoin, but dirt. Wall Street firms have created farmland investment funds. Foreign governments have signed long-term leases on overseas fields. What used to be owned by farmers is now owned by corporations, trusts, and billionaires. Behind every acre bought is often a story of loss. Across the U.S., family farms passed down for generations are being sold, not by choice, but out of necessity. Soaring equipment costs, rising interest rates, record-breaking droughts, and volatile markets have left many farmers drowning in debt. When a large offer comes in, often above market value, it feels like a lifeline, but it also marks the end of a legacy. The farmhouse is vacated, tractors are auctioned off, and what was once a family's history becomes a line item in someone else's portfolio. If control of food is control of the future, then the battle over farmland is about more than crops. It's about survival. The question isn't just who owns the land today, but who will feed us tomorrow. Because once the harvest is gone, so is our power to choose.